Hello, welcome to the S.H.Figuarts review. S.H. is science figure incorporates the banner action figure art under the theme pursuing character expression through human line action. This is Kamen Rider Ryuki, or Mass Rider Ryuki, blank form. This is what he looks like before he picks up the Advent deck, even though he's Unseen. You know, he's contacted the Advent Beast and hasn't become like Dragonite or, you know, Ryuki yet. This is Tamashii exclusive. Got this as a second-hand clearance thing, even though it's pretty brand new inside, which is great. Also got Clay-Doh for both for 200 Hong Kong each, and that's super awesome for Tamashii exclusive. No window here, just a silhouette, and I think the box looks pretty good. Tamashii Nation 2011, another web exclusive. I apologize, yeah, Nation. And these boxes always look a bit different when you're in these events and stuff. This is a pretty cool like image here. It looks like one of the Kubrick's figures, and there was a Kubrick's figure of Ryuki and Ichigo released with the Ryuki main title song single, so I guess that's where they're coming from. Blank form, information, back of the box, same silhouette, same information as you get, so not really sure what these arrows mean. Must be the theme of that event. Instructions man on the back. Open this up. And inside this baggie, not only is there the instructions, but also a tiny pouch for a few cards. Oh, gotta be careful with those. Instructions manual. If you want to take a look at the photos of the box and instruction manuals and photo shoot of the figure, please feel free to head over to the Flickr or Facebook link in the video description below. So on the left there you have the sword vent, on the right you have the contract card, on the middle I think it says heal or real, I think it's heal. Not really sure, I can't remember the cards, I can't read, it's too small to read, but it looks like R-E-A-L-H-E-A-L. Awesome. So apart from the fist hands already on his body and those 3 advent cards we just saw, he also has very open hands, he got sword holding hands, relaxed hands, the right, what do they call that? Dragger holding hands, and card holding hands. Let's see that. I think that one's the card holding hand, yeah. And that one is, what is that hand? Yep, 2 card holding hands. So that's cool. Even for a sort of exclusive one, he has a lot of accessories. As you can see, those just fell out. Oh, zoom. Okay, we have this, his sword before he gets the Advent Beast contract. Looks pretty good, but I mean it's very simple sword and it was simple in the show, but that's fine. This is accurate to what it is. And it also has a broken version. Which, let's see if I put these two together, and it should be the same length. Ooh. Yep. So pretty much they just molded this and then snapped it and put it in the box and like, hey, more accessories. But that's fine. I'm glad they put that in there. I don't even remember that too well from the show, but you know, it happened. And of course you have this drag thing, pretty much identical to the dragon, like dragon form one, just, you know, without the head on it. And of course, let's see, sword vent. So you know, just get the sword vent card. Slide it in there. Don't put 2 cards in here, it will get stuck and you have to like rip this thing apart to pull it out. You know, same as the dragon one, so whoosh, and there you go. It's in. Does it come out easy? Yeah, it does. That's pretty good. Doesn't get stuck in there or anything, so that's cool. And I pretty much see no reason why you won't have this on the figure, because it's always on him anyway. I mean, have you ever seen him not have it? And yeah, speaking of the figure, I guess it's second hand. I noticed that this piece has come loose, so let's take a quick look inside. It's just red transparent plastic that's been painted. It actually looks kind of funny. He still looks like a Kamen Rider without that on him. But let's look like I'm gonna. I won't glue it on. I'll just leave it as it is. And if this is the same, yep, it's the exact same base body as Ryuki. Even though all of these ports will not be used, they can still be removed from the body, just like the Ryuki figure. And but unlike the Ryuki figure, he does not have a spare piece to go there to hide up that hole. Which just means that this one will always have to be there. So pop this hand off. Well, I guess there's no reason to pop this hand off. Well, whatever, I've done it. Let's get one of the hands to hold it. Let's see. should be this hand, I think. No. Should be this hand. So, just get one of these hands. You want to pop it on first. Come on. And because the Advent deck does come out, and it's just a blank version for the other Advent decks, has details on the back as well. And because this has definitely been played with here, because there's a few marks on here, but that's fine because I'm not going to see it for the most part. And I'm so glad that these Advent decks do come out, even though S.H.Figuarts has no reason to put it in there because they don't henshin or anything. But I'm so glad they come out. Just like I wish so much that the double Figuarts had like had like little guide memories or something. I wonder if they're going to release double Cyclone Joker as a real skeleton figure and then have like little guy memories and stuff. That'd be really annoying because I'm going to have to buy it and use more money. But also really cool because I have tiny little S.H.Figuarts guy memories. And hopefully if they do that, Bandai, please jam pack it with all the other main guy memories, please. Anyway, here he is. Articulation. If you have Ryuki or Ryuga, you know exactly what to expect because it's the exact same body. If you have any of the other Ryuki line of S.H.Figuarts, you know pretty much also what to expect because for the most part it's the same base body. So a double neck joint, up, down, sideways, sideways, full rotation. Just do it for the sake of the video. No. And but the neck didn't go all the way around, so there we go, back in the right position. No shut pads, but does have the ball socket here, so swivel, 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 up. See, this plate is pretty good, doesn't block it. Down, full rotation here, but a bit stiff. Double elbow. Does this move? Yes, full rotation here. Ooh. Also, fist is on a ball peg that's on the swiveling arm because this one can't move because it's holding this. Up. Oh, this has the protection sheet there. Come on, and this come out. Huh. Wonder why he didn't remove that. No matter. Up. Ooh, articulation improved so much there. Down, sideways, sideways, rotation, no, full rotation, because the Ryuki belt is its own piece, and that's great. If only the Decade figure had its own belt, that would be cool too, so I can have like Decade transform to all the other riders. Up, back, oh, a bit tight here, up, to these little rings there, up. Rotation, is it full rotation? Yes. Double knee joint. Die-cast feet, I missed these. Up, down, sideways, sideways, and nope. Only limited sideways this way, it doesn't really come out. And bottom of the feet with the Ryuki logo. If you've seen my Kamen Ryuki review, you know I had a lot of issues with that figure, but the figure looked really good, looked really awesome with the dragon surrounding him. The dragon was a painted pose, the figure himself was a painted pose because all those accessories that attach to his body kept unplugging or falling off. It's just a huge, like, really finicky figure. Like, you know, once you set it in stone, like once you set it down with all the accessories plugged into him, he looks good, but like I said, really finicky. You know, things will fall off, or things don't attach too well. And, you know, technically he has the same problems. He has all the same slots, all the same things, which I'm glad he does. I'm glad Bandai didn't just glue down all the, you know, the ports on this figure. Of course, it'd probably be just cheaper for them just to reproduce all the exact same modes and not bother with gluing things down. And that's great in our part because it means we have more options when we play around with this figure. But the good news is I probably won't be using those exhaust ports, so it's nice to have the options, but I'm glad I will be using them because this figure doesn't use them. He's blank form, he doesn't really use those things until it turns into his normal red form that we see. So while those issues would be there if I did use the other accessories, I'm glad that these ports are here, but I'm also glad I won't have to use them. Well, maybe for an animation or something I might eventually, but overall I don't have to use them. But the one downside is with that is that his little drag card reader thing on his arm is pretty much the same issues with the dragon one. It can pop out the slot pretty easily, and that's really annoying. But just like Dragon 1, there's the upside is that if you do get a card stuck in there, it's quite easy to flip the panel off. You know, just put it off, doesn't really break. just like Dragon one, you can pull it off and get your cards out. Molding wise, apart from the exhaust point joints, the actual figure itself, the molding injection lines are hidden pretty well, just like Ryuki, and the overall build and durability of the figure does feel really nice, because diecast feet makes him, you know, feel a lot heavier and solid in the hand. Paint job, this is really good. I really like the color scheme here with blank form. There's a few marks there because it's second hand, so what are you gonna do? So all in all, I do really like this figure. I like it more than Ryuki, even though it's the exact same figure, base figure as Ryuki. I like this more because I don't have to fiddle around with the annoying accessories. So yeah, and I'm glad I picked this up as a clearance thing, because this would be way more pricey, you know, if it was like first hand and in a proper selling price. So I'm glad there. If you really like the Ryuki series or Dragon Knight, then you definitely want to pick this up, because this is a figure that looks really good. Especially how the compounds stand out a lot more on this figure, because his body's blue and it doesn't clash with the red of his body. So yeah, really cool. Subscribe, suggest, and comment below, and guys, take care and have a nice day. Bye.